Greetings, Martian comrades, and welcome back to another Tryout Tuesday. Today, we're taking a look at Earth vs. Mars. This is a turn-based tactical strategy game by Relic Entertainment, who have invited me to try it out. And today we're going to look at one of the scenarios, get about 20-30 minutes of gameplay, and we're going to see what this game is like. The preview is available on Steam, which I will link in the description, and if you'd like to look at different parts of the game, I will also be including timestamps, which are also available in the description. The first thing that we're going to look at is the Splice-O-Tron. Now, the Splice-O-Tron is a really fun little thing where you basically get to design what I've come to understand are like heroes. So we got to take one of these on our mission. I've played around with it a little bit just to understand it, and essentially what you do in the final version of the game, there's going to be more creatures, but here we have fly, rhino, and cheetah, and you can splice up to 3 different DNAs onto a person. We also have infinite points. I assume you gather these by doing missions and stuff, and you get to kind of create your own person. So let's take Miss Erica Chen. Now, we're going to give her all 3 of these mutations because we don't need to choose, right? Because in the demo, we only have 3 of them. And then now that she's been spliced with these creatures, we can actually create different things for her. So we could, for example, give her the fly head, which makes her create a pool of acid, and units starting their turn in acid will take damage. We can give her a rhino head, and now she can charge the targeted enemy and push them back. It's really, really fun. I really enjoy this little feature, and then you can just kind of create your own little superhuman. We're gonna give her a rhino arm. And the legs of a cheetah, of course. And we're gonna we could give her a tail. Can you spin them? You can't spin them. I want to see what the cheetah tail looks like. There you go. So she's a little bit faster. She's got a bunch of stuff going on. It's pretty great. So there is a tutorial for how to use this, but when I was just testing it to see if I can record it well, the tutorial got dismissed and then I could not get it back. But essentially it just tells you what I've just told you. You know, pick different parts and you create your different people. I think my favorite is definitely Peter Harper, who has the legs of a cheetah and then the wings of a fly. I think it's a great combination. We could maybe even make him a little bit more faster by giving him a cheetah's left arm. We are taking away some of his defense, but you know, he is flying. So there you go. Now he can move 4 tiles a turn. I think this is really what we want. Let's go ahead and go with that. We're sacrificing 20% defense, but I'll go for it. All right, so that's your Splice-O-Tron. This is where you get to make these heroes. And then in the current preview, we are going to take a look at 3 different missions. Now, I think each of them is kind of different. I've only taken a look at Downtown Showdown. So this is the one we're going to do because I think it's kind of the most basic one so that we can learn how the game looks. But there's 2 more. And I think these are really fun just on their own. Obviously, this is a demo, you're gonna see it's a little bit simpler than, you know, what you want from a tactical game, but let's just jump right in and see what it's like. So we're getting deployed and we have to pick a commander. We have 3 different commanders we can pick from. There's Annabelle Corman, she's a field medic. There's Colonel Marcus Shaw. He can spawn a tank. Now, this is the other thing. I didn't realize when I was testing this, you can actually click these to pick. It's a choice. Listen, sometimes you try things out and you're not smart. Deals a small amount of damage to all visible enemy units. That seems pretty intense. Spawning a tank and an infantry at every city, that's pretty wild. Restores health. I like a healer. I like to restore health to everybody, so we're gonna go with field medic. And And we're going to bring Peter Harper. I love Peter Harper. And I wonder if later you can deploy multiples of these units and then you have like your special team. All right, Peter Harper, let's go. So, let's learn the basics of the game. This is going to be a lot of info, so if you want to skip straight to the gameplay, there's a timestamp in the description. The basics. Left click on a unit to select it. Once selected, you can move a unit up to its movement range and issue an action. By default, after you act with a unit, the next closest unit will be automatically selected. You can change this option in the settings. Tiles like roads are the fastest to move on, hills and forests are the slowest. Mountains are impassable, and water can only be crossed by flying units. When a unit is selected, left-clicking on a unit or tile in your unit's range will open the context menu, allowing you to select from your available actions. When you select an action, your unit will automatically move into range of the target and then act. Some actions may appear grayed out with a countdown next to them. These are special abilities that have a cooldown timer and become available after the displayed number of turns. In Earth vs. Mars, attack commands are resolved by the attacking unit dealing damage first, and then the defending unit attacking back if they're able. The damage done in an attack is based on types of unit involved, as well as the health of all units. Of the units involved. High health units deal more damage. Flying units can only be attacked by Stingray rocket launchers, Martian mortifiers, and other flying units. Hovering over an enemy unit will display a combat preview showing the damage that the two units will deal to each other. At the top, in yellow, is the damage you'll deal to the enemy, and below is the damage they will deal in return. If an attack is especially effective, the line will be tagged with a yellow star. If the unit will die to an attack, the line is tagged with a skull. Some tiles can be captured by infantry units, claiming them for your team. Capturing can take 2 or more turns of sequential capture commands, and your progress is dependent on the health of your unit. Capture with full health units for the fastest progress. City tiles generate money at the start of each turn, which can be used to produce new units. Injured units of the owning faction will also heal at the start of each turn when standing on the tile. Headquarters tiles heal and generate money like city tiles, but are also a potential objective to win the match. Protect your HQ from enemy units to avoid losing the game. Industry and airport tiles can be captured and allow production of new units. Once captured, industry or airport tiles can be used to produce a unit once per turn by spending money generated by cities. Industry tiles produce land units and airports produce air units. To produce a unit, left-click on the industry or airport tile and select the unit you'd like to build. To cancel production, left-click on the map. The tile cannot produce a unit if there's already another unit standing on it. Each commander brings a unique commander ability into the match that can be activated to provide a powerful effect. To use the ability though, it must first be charged. Attacking enemies or capturing cities charges the bar quickly. The more expensive the damaged unit, the more the bar is charged. Defending against attacks also charges the bar by a small amount. Once fully charged, you can then left-click on the bar or press the Commander Ability hotkey, default C, to execute the ability. Some abilities, like Annabelle Corman's Field Medic healing ability, occur instantly, while others may be an effect that persists for a turn, like Eric's Splice Boost ability, that increases the effectiveness of spliced units. Matches are completed when a player completes an objective. Valid objectives vary from match to match and are outlined in the objective panel on the left of the screen. There are often multiple objectives available in a match. Completing any one will secure your victory. City capture. Capture the target number of city tiles before the enemy does. Defeat all enemy units. Defeat every enemy unit present on the map. Headquarters capture. Capture the enemy HQ tile. And that's it. Are you still with us? That was a lot of text, but we made it through. One last note before we jump into the gameplay that I have for any other creators. If you want to record or stream this game, make sure that you go into your settings and you limit your frame rate. Because I actually recorded this entire thing once already without the frame rate limit, and the footage is unusable because the game hogs all your frames and all your clocks, and then your video will have like 2 frames a second. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Alright, now it's time to start the gameplay. So, we can just select any unit and start doing stuff. Now, this infantry is within the range of the city, so they can go over there and capture it. There's a city back there. Okay, so this is the enemy, and we kind of don't want to let them capture too much right off the bat, but we also probably don't want to expose ourselves to a lot of fire. So we'll go over here, maybe. It's kind of it's difficult to know. You know, I don't have a barometer for how you should do stuff yet. This is our stingray. This is the thing that can attack flying units. So we do want to keep it safe. And this guy can go capture that. And then this is Peter Harper. Look at him. He can move 4 tiles. What a lad. Love Peter Harper. What happens if Peter Harper dies? Does he respawn? That's something I hope to never find out. All right. We can't buy much right now, so we're going to buy a heavy infantry. Let's see what Mars is up to. They're also capturing home cities. So they have similar units. They have a laser tank, they have a trooper, a heavy trooper, so this blaster. They have a flying saucer. I don't think we have a flying unit. They have 2 flying things, and that's the mortifier, the thing that can attack ranged people, or flying people. Alright, so I'm a little bit worried that their movement is quite good. Maybe we just wait them out. Wait. Yeah. Just wait in position, right? That seems smart. Get in position. And lie in wait, you know? Can he get over there and capture that? Nice. And then we just move over there. Get everybody prepped. This is our heavy infantry. Capture that. You can move forward. Nice. Let's get another heavy infantry on the books. They also captured 2 cities, so now we're evenly matched. Whoa, okay, they made it to us. Oh, right, this guy is ranged. Oh, I don't like that. Ooh, okay. We gotta get Peter Harper out of there. Oh no, he can't even capture it anymore because he's now injured. So when units are injured, they don't capture as effectively. All right. Peter Harper, you are gonna step back a little bit, I'm afraid. But don't worry, there's a guy coming in to replace ya. Can he attack that saucer? No, only that thing can attack the saucer. Can it attack from there? Or from there? Okay, perfect. So he is gonna fly. There's nowhere where he can heal very easily, but I wanna keep him safe. Let's move him later. Maybe we can take out that mortifier. Yeah, that seems like a good call, right? Maybe we've just sacrificed this tank, though. Nice. This flying unit is also a problem. But I'm sure we can get it a little bit wobbled. And yeah, we're gonna shoot that guy. Tank versus tank seems pretty even. what he should do. He could take out the mortifier as well, but then he's really out here. And there are 2 flying saucers, which if they both attack him, he will take damage. Will take a lot of damage. Oh, never mind. Goodbye. Nice. Okay. The range of this guy is pretty long in terms of travel. So I'm still worried about this saucer. But you wouldn't attack my man, would you? You wouldn't do something so mean to me, would you? Alright, you guys will go over there. And he's gonna actually... Yeah, he is gonna... But he's gonna back up. But he has nowhere to heal, which is annoying. I would love to just have him heal instead of... do nothing, you know? Let's hope that the saucer doesn't kill him. The power of hope, is that enough to keep us alive? The saucer's not that strong. Okay. You're kind of exposed and there's not much you can do out there. I guess maybe you can be tasty distractions for the saucer. Maybe the saucer is going to want to hit you and then that's how we get him into our trap. Getting another stingray does seem like a smart idea. In case any more flying saucers come in. They only have 1 left, but the stingray also had that fact that it has a longer range. This, by the way, I had to discover through trial and error. So there is a little bit of problem that I found that the game does not... Excuse me? What was that? The game does not communicate like unit statistics very deeply. Everything is just kind of surface information. Just like people's hit points is mostly what you get and how much damage they're gonna do on an attack. But there's no like, you know, I'm clicking on these units. I can click on a unit and it'll not tell me how much movement it has, how much anything it does. So that's a little weird. And also everyone's just got 100 hit points. So it's not even like a hit point thing. We gotta take out that saucer. Can you take it out from here? You're kind of putting yourself in danger, but you are saving that man's life because nobody else can attack him now. So he's kind of safe. He's gonna try and capture that city. Wait, we could heal as well. Yeah, let's do it. Field medic. Nice. And he's gonna go capture that. This guy's gonna go capture that. This tank, I do feel like we need to maybe get these troopers down so that the enemy can't capture. Brrr, they are so weak. Infantry is weak against tanks. Could also get this blaster weakened. Yeah, I'm gonna weaken the blaster, even though the other infantry could be a good target as well. But I think weakening them is such an important thing. You know, 100 versus 100 is one thing, but 40 versus any of these, very different. Okay, these guys are gonna move in. I wonder if we could do like a swap. So this guy goes there and shoots him. This guy goes there and shoots him. I think that's maybe a good idea. Oh. Heavies are good against tanks, we've just learned. Look at that damage. But we're so far away from the tanks. Okay, then you're gonna go here. Oh, you do have to do it first, huh? So he's gonna take a little bit of damage. Bzz, bzz, bzz. But that's fine. Now that guy can come in and take him out. Get turned into scrap. Now this infantry, not very strong, but we can support them with a little stingray. The stingray is weak, but it does have range. And range also means no retaliation, which is great. I also would like an indication for units that have moved already and units that haven't yet. I guess they kind of get darker. But yeah, maybe it's not the richest way to indicate it. Okay, yeah, keep weakening it. And yeah, maybe it'll step over there, so move in this direction. Nice. There's an artillery and a Goliath. I really want to see what the Goliath is like. It's so expensive though. Maybe we should invest in another tank. We have 2 tanks, but I kind of fear they might not be long for this world. We'll get an infantry right now. Maybe we just, you know, get some cheap units. Oh no. Leave my boys alone. Okay, that was kind of lame. Didn't really do much. That was strong. Are these the blasters? Yeah, these are blasters. Okay, it's in the top right. That infantry is trying to cap. Ooh. Okay. Maybe we should have bought a tank. We also need to get rid of these guys. Wait, why are these guys at full health? Oh, those different guys. We need to save this city from being captured. But who can prevent such a thing? Hold up. Maybe this guy can move in a position to attack this, and then this guy can take him out. Yes. Can you attack from here? No. You really gotta go into a more dangerous zone. Surely this will be enough. Yes. Okay. Take him out. Take him out, boys. This infantry? Oh, you're ready to capture. This infantry is gonna go... There's a blaster there and a trooper there. We could move Peter. Peter could kill somebody. Oh, right. There's stuff in the home. Oh, never mind. That stuff is almost dead. Peter could go here and take out this tank a little bit. This tank is kind of wreaking havoc. He's still safe from anybody. So what if Peter leaves? Does that cancel the capture? Because what we could do is cancel the capture with Peter, send this unit in, and maybe the capture stays. The progress remains. Oh. Check this out, everybody. Oh. I thought he was gonna punch it in that direction. Stampede is meant to throw the enemy. Oh, maybe it can't throw it over a guy. Oh, I was so excited to like punt him over there and then kill him with this guy. That would have been great. Anyway, my plan worked. Here. You can go over there. Oh, that was gonna be so exciting and then nothing happened. You? I don't want this guy to die. He's kind of low on hit points. And if I let one of the enemy units run in to attack him, he will get scroogled a little bit. Maybe he just sits here. Yeah. He could just wait. He could attack. He can't attack anybody anyway, right? So, yeah, he'll just wait. And then you can work on killing this thing slowly. Maybe you go here, into the city. Some city defenses. And then this infantry can come in. Let's test the transport. We haven't done the transport yet. I know I said I was going to get a tank. Get a life. Leave me alone. Wait, what? Who's this? Where is this? Oh, in the, over there. Yeah? And then what? Then you perish. Oh, shit. They captured our city. Uh-oh, that tank is toast. Now we're fully out of tanks. Bombing run. The Martians drop a series of bombs across the map, causing large amounts of damage. Okay, we don't want that though. That is healed up. So I think you should just... Well, you could probably move and attack, right? Yeah, there you go. Take that thing out. Transport. Pick up. Oh. Okay, well that worked out. This guy is not injured, this guy is injured. So maybe they should do swapsies. There's actually going to be a lot of swapsies. This is going to be Swapsy City, okay? You go and capture that. Then you start killing men. You just need to start killing all of these guys out here that have guns. Guys with guns, although you could also just take out this tank. But could you take out the tank? You cannot take out the tank. Okay. Could you take out the tank though? 1, 2, 3 movement, presumably, right? This is the plan. This guy can move here. Because it's 3 movement. It is a hill in a forest though, so it could be slowed movement. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. But I feel like this guy could take the tank out. So Peter Harper gonna go shoot this guy. That guy's gonna heal. Shoot that guy. Always just weaken more enemies. Bring more enemies low, I think is the right thing to do. And then this guy can honestly just vibe. I don't think I want to attack with this guy because he'll take damage back, right? So he will just move out and just be cannon fodder. Then you go here, attack, destroy. Perfect. This is the strategic tactics in action. You go here and capture this. Which also means he's going to heal next turn for 30 points. And this thing can also just attack whoever it wants. Which I kind of want to do to the blaster. Because that blaster is going to attack it next turn and it is going to destroy it. Okay, so we're done with that, we're done with that. Should we make a tank? Let's make a tank. Because we have no tanks at the moment. No healing. Oh boy. Well, that was nasty. Uh-oh. What? They combined? Can my units do that? Okay. You just keep working on your capture. You keep working on your capture. Oh, they got injured, so now they can't capture as fast. Bazooka attack. That's right. We have bazookas. How long is the bazooka range? Because you could totally bazooka that guy. We almost killed him. Here's the thing. If this thing is empty next turn, it can... Oh, no, it can already spawn a unit today. Nice. Artillery! Baby. I don't know what that does, but we got it. Attack that guy. Or keep killing these guys over here. Oh, right, these guys merged earlier. Yeah. Attack. They can't attack him. Being a flying unit is such a superpower. This guy. Ooh, can you kill? You can kill. Easy peasy. I say easy. We use 4 units to kill this one lad. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Troop delivery, baby. How many can you pick up like that? That's kind of fun. Look at that. Bloop. Alright, I have an idea. Okay, they're healing. They've also got 3k gold and I have no money. Bastards. Stop putting yourself in the city. Shit, now troopers. Stop it. Alright. Capture. And I also want to capture here. Is it the transport? The transport can go so fast. Oh no, that's not the transport. That's the tank. We could start sieging this city. They don't have any heavies currently. And also, if my guy starts taking the city, does that mean that they just straight up cannot do anything about that? Can I attack that guy from here? No. I need to step over here and then attack him. And then I can heal. Oh no, I can't heal. I thought it was when you kill enemy units that you get the ability to heal. Artillery. Whoa. That's some strong artillery. Get wrecked. How do I charge my ability? It's not charged yet. Okay. This is the transport. No, this is this guy. You got the bazooka? Oh. They both have used their bazooka already. Never mind. This is a heavy. He's gonna move in. He's gonna move in. Peter Harper is gonna shoot the tank. Wish you could just stampede it into the water. Oh, now you can heal. Could have really used that earlier. That's okay. Heal now. Field medic. Hell yeah. And now, these guys could fight the troopers, or they could do their best to try and capture the city, but I think they're just going to fight the troopers. We got other guys that can capture the city. You could pick up that infantry and then deliver it somewhere else. Pick up that infantry, deliver it to there. This is the plan. This is the strat. Oh, you can still shoot. That tank is gonna be the death of... Oh, nobody, because it's blocked, I think. Or maybe it can go past... Maybe it can go past here. Yeah, probably can. You... No, maybe just a bonus heavy. I kind of feel like we won't need that. Oh, you're trying to heal. That's very adorable. Uh-oh. I don't want that thing anywhere near me. We should move the artillery because it is sitting in the way of spawning more units. Here's the thing. Okay. I think we got it. You attack. Take him out. Perfect. You are at full health. Capture. You are a tank, so you have bonus damage against this guy. A dream. Just a dream. You... Oh, we can knock that tank out of its heal zone. I don't want to get shot by that thing, though. And I will be. And that sucks. We just healed this guy to full health. Ooh, I wish I could do a hit and run. Because if we stampede it out, it won't heal in the next turn. And that's pretty good. Okay, fine, do it. Lol. No, it went into the HQ. It's gonna get healed there as well. Peter, you didn't do a good job. Peter. How much damage will you do to that guy? Okay. Can you move and attack, or do you only... Okay. I'm gonna move you there. Wonder if that guy can attack that guy. Nope. Can attack that though. Wait, our objective is to defeat all the enemy units, so as soon as we kill that, we win? Oh, but I want to capture everything. I want to capture the headquarters. When's your bazooka? Oh, in ages. Alright, you can go there. Ho ho ho! Wait a second, does he still get to move after he's unloaded? No, okay. That would be pretty dope, though. Oh, the Goliath! I want to see the Goliath, so we're gonna save money now. End turn. There is one thing, it does tell you, like, oh, your units can still move. But it actually is the industry buildings, which I found a little bit disorienting at the start. Oh, Goliath. Look how big he is. Self-repair. Restore up to 50% of max health. Ends turn. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. You can probably take that out. Oh, you cannot. I think we should focus on the mortifier, because that's the thing that can hurt our hero. Get blasted. Let's take this city. Yeah. You don't got no bazooka. I don't know what the transport should do. What can you attack? Are you in range of that? Oh, bye. Okay, the artillery is pretty impressive. Well, we can win now. But what if I don't want to win? What if I want to see the Goliath in action? Okay, you guys will forgive me an extra turn, right? I'll just mess around for a bit. Next unit. You could just distract the tank. I mean, unless the tank... Oh no, the tank will heal. Yeah, here, we'll give him like a little false sense of victory. We'll put these units out so the tank can actually attack them a little bit. Run! Okay, and turn. Let's see what Mars is gonna do. Not much is the answer. Give me that. Can't spawn any more units. It is interesting that you can't spawn units out of your HQ. Can you destroy the HQ? We'll keep this tank on low health. I don't think the Goliath can come in yet. I'm giving you all just a, you know, just a full taste of everything the game Oh, the Goliath can come in. Never mind. Get blasted. Oh. Nice. Victory! We did it, Joe. All right, so very quickly, just a quick overview of my thoughts on the game. I think it's really nice. I do think it's a little simple, but depending on how this is going to be priced, the Steam page says that this is their first experiment with a game that's smaller in scope, presumably, and it's more experimental. Presumably, it's something that they're aiming for a more lower price point as well. So I would say if it's going to be a decent smallish amount of in cost, I think it's gonna be nice. Now I think once we click exit, we're gonna get a little overview of all the things that are still coming. Otherwise it's just gonna awkwardly go to a black screen. There we go. So they are promising that there's gonna be even more, so 10 different creatures, so you can like really mutate people around. There's gonna be a campaign, there's gonna be online multiplayer. I do hope that you can play as the aliens as well. I think that would be fun. And yeah, versus mode, map editor, and much more. I don't know what the much more is. I think it's nice. It's a cute little game. I love a tactical game. And honestly, with the way that the controls are pretty simple, I could also see myself playing this on my phone. This just seems like something that would be easy to port to mobile and that you could have fun with on like in like a waiting room or on the bus or wherever, you know. So I think this is kind of promising. So if you would like to wishlist it, go into my description. I link all my games whenever I play any game on this channel. It's always going to be in the description. And also you can find other stuff on my channel. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to do all of the things that you do when you've enjoyed a video. Make sure to like and comment. And of course, you can subscribe for more stuff like this. We try out a new game every Tuesday. And then for the rest of the weekdays, from Monday to Friday, we do Let's Plays of all sorts of games. I used to focus more on city builders, and I still love city builders, but I actually love all sorts of games. So currently there are very interesting games of varying genres. Pretty much the only like constant on my channel is that they tend to be indie games, smaller games made by smaller studios. I think it's really important to support smaller studios and independent studios. So go ahead and check that stuff out if you're interested. And you can also come say hi at twitch.tv/lelling, where I stream 5 times a week. That's gonna be it from me. Thank you again to Relic Entertainment for inviting me to try out this game, and I hope I see you around. If not, have a lovely rest of your life, and remember, stay solidary. Bye!